sitting next to a famous radio host right there. We always get you guys famous at the Chris Bell show and stuff. This song is called Oceans. It's supposed to be like the Midnight Oceans or something. Just think of something great and put an ocean in it. Wait, what? We're caught. So I like we always goof around with the audiences, and I did this at a huge stadium one time and turned the music way down. So I'm just trying to end the song, and I'm just doing something. The band and I, we're just doing this real crazy thing. So if you have a phone call, you can take it now. It'll be a good time.
was beautiful. That was perfect. However you did it, remember
And,
it.
like the ending was perfect, or the
No, I love the high.
because it ended, that was perfect. Like, oh my gosh, like the song was.
Your guitar work was good. I was feeling it. I was feeling it.
We were going. There's always one heckler out there. You know what? I got one-liners too. Okay. I mean, think this is so easy. Come on up here. Like,
No, I really was.
so anyway, all these people, like she has like her own service, so she actually knows what it's like to be in front of people. So I almost made a big mistake because she probably like give this stellar preaching, like, and then you hear the music come back up. You're supposed to stop. Shh. I got shush. Alright, so I'm gonna play you this. When I was a young boy. Oh yeah, way in the back, yes?
Yes, no, I said go ahead, I give you the okay.
Oh, okay. Way in the back of your hand, 500 people in the back, so $500.
I'm in the back row.
Alright, can you guys like see okay? Something I noticed when I get older, right, the whole thing's like so far away so I can see it now. You guys do that?
Let's go do the wave for you.
No.
Oh, you want me to preach? Do you want me to, was that your phone ringing like a phone?
Yeah.
It was like a real phone, like you remember those big black phones when you were mad at someone, like, then you could slam it?
Brick phone. Become brick phone.
Yeah,
I
like,
had one.
we used to have one. My dad hung it up on the wall, not the hanger, to the drywall. We were like, oh, we've been doing it wrong. But anyway, now it's like different. So when you're mad at someone on your cell phone, you're like, you know what, just fine, and then it's not the same. Anyway, I've probably heard that like a million times already, but alright, so I want to tell you this like really fast. Like, I know, like, speaking of phones and everything, and like everybody probably has a car. If you don't have a car, you probably have a bike. If you don't have a bike, you probably have a skateboard or something. You know, everybody has like their thing to like get around. So me and my scooter, I get around Beloit now. So anyway, I insured my scooter with State Farm, so it's really awesome. So, did you know they'll insure anything? They will insure anything at State Farm, even your legs. No. So, I get around my legs. So. I had an accident walking. So anyway, but I'm saying all this silliness, all this goofy stuff. I'm actually gonna turn the corner on this for you. It's all for a reason. He's not a retard. Anyway, I want to talk to you about like tonight, like the time that we have for people and that we spend with people today. And like, do you know like the Savior of the world, like Jesus, like his ministry, I think was only for what, 4 years, or was it 3 years? Was it 3 years? I'm seeing a 3. He was eating, so I thought I saw 3.5, but I don't know. So the Savior of the world was like pretty busy. Like he had a lot to do, you know, and he had to do it in 3 years. So and he was walking, and he passed the woman at the well, and well, anyway, he started in. I had this all like written out, but anyway, it was a 3-day walk to where he was going, right? So, like, I think if I was gonna walk to Janesville, it might take me 3 days to get to Janesville. So that's like, there's a real life application. So, and if I was gonna save the world and I was on foot, and you know, and I'm sure Jesus, like, he didn't have these great sandals, you know, like we do today, but, and then maybe they did, I don't know. So I'm sure they're the lamb skin and, you know, rawhide, whatever. But, I'm on my way to Janesville, and I'm on foot, and I have to save the world in 3 years. So, like, everyone's driving past me in their cars and on their phones, and I choose just to walk. So, not the best choice for today, but that, in those days, that's all they could do. So, but I want to tell you, like, he still had time for people, even though he was a really busy guy and he had a big mission. I mean, so, but he still stopped, and what impresses me a lot is like he talked to the woman at the well and asked her all these questions and stuff. And even though he needed to get somewhere, he took the time. So I always ask myself, like, I got this like super great cell phone in my car. There's nothing wrong with my car. You have to say that when people are here from your insurance company. Anyway, so I have like all the modern advances, and what I'm talking to you now, I mean, Jesus never had one of these, you know, either to talk to you. So, and I'm sure he never had. Well, maybe he could do this, you know. He probably could do it anyway, but you know, like I have to push with the button. So you get the point. So everything's like pretty modern today, and doesn't it seem like we have our cars and we have our phones and we can make appointments ahead of time? And for you know, when I was on tour, I was kind of crazy because people wanted to get a hold of me, and I said, well, I looked at my calendar like, oh, in 2 weeks, we'll be night after the show, we'll be pulling into a rest stop. So give me a call in 2 weeks, and I'll have about like 20 minutes to talk. And my friends were like, what? Like, I gotta wait 2 weeks? Like, no, forget it, you know. And so. But our lives get so complicated and so busy and so scheduled out, and that everything, you know, your calendar controls you and you don't control your calendar anymore. But you can, so we have modern things, but how come with all these modern things we have a phone, a car, we don't have to walk anywhere? How come we just don't have any time for people anymore? Does that seem like that? Like man, I mean, I don't know. So, when I made all those jokes to begin with, that all kind of tied into what I just said. But with the modern appliances even that we have, you know, we don't have to take so long to cook. We don't kill it the same day and go kill it, or cook it the same day. But I'm just saying, like, we don't have any time for people. So this year, I'm trying to like take my time every single day and like spend it like with like people-oriented things, rather than my thing was kind of more on a schedule, like being on a bus, being on stage, be at a sound check, sleep. You know, and even scheduled to sleep, even if you're not tired. So my life isn't anything like that anymore. So I'm kind of adjusting. Good thing I'm kind of like a chameleon. I can adjust to pretty much anything. But why is it? Like, why don't we ever have time? Like, we just don't have any more time these days. Do you have an answer, Donnie? I know you're throwing your hands up in disgust.
We gotta go with the world. Everything's a fast-paced world, so we gotta keep up with it all the time.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's the truth. We do. No matter what it is, we gotta keep up with it.
Let me ask you that question in reverse. Do you think in the biblical days everything was slow?
Not really,
wow,
but
I gotta pay my
slower
taxes
than it
this
is
season.
now. Now everything's too fast.
Do you think, like, if you went to, what about this? Like, answer me this. Like, today's Saturday.
Yeah.
What if you went last Friday in like the Caesar Rome days? If you went to your State Farm agent, would you get something in the mail that next Friday?
No, because it
No?
didn't take too long to get to That's one thing. It's kind of
I just made
backwards.
that
If we were being technical here.
up. Donnie's all over it.
Yeah.
Like it owes him money.
I'm just kidding.
But I like that you're like leaning on two arms and
Yeah, I'm
two chairs,
leaning
that
on
you're
two- Hold
intensely
myself up.
answering. Your posture is saying it all, but I do
Yeah.
appreciate your answering. Your
Right.
answer and then your question back.
That sounds good.
So anyway, I have no idea what time it is. I always like run super late at these things, but so I think I'm just gonna probably do one more song for y'all. Or
We wanna know this song.
do
At least.
I don't got nowhere to be.
It's 8:58 something. I don't
Till
know if it was
10:30
wrong.
tomorrow.
all right. Okay, let me grab this song. And I'm not even ready to do this song, but I've been working on this. This is a Casting Crowns song, I think. I'm pretty sure. Did you have anything left, Donnie, that you wanted to say?
No, I'm listening here. I'm learning.
Alright.
Listening and learning.
Alright, this song is called Here's My Heart. Here's my heart, Lord. Here's my heart, Lord. Here's my heart, Lord. what is true. Here's my heart, Lord. Here's my heart, Lord. Here's my heart, Lord. Speak what is true. I am found, I am yours, I am loved, I'm made pure, I have life, I can breathe, I am healed, I am free. Here's my heart, Lord. Here's my heart, Lord. Here's my heart, Lord. Speak what's true. God, we thank you that you can read our hearts, Father God. And we thank you, Lord, that you do open your mouth and speak to us. So tonight, Lord, we just open our hearts, Lord, and let us hear you, Father God. Here's my life, Lord.